Hi, everybody. Part two of the Medicare problems is a huge scam that private ambulance companies are nailing Medicare patients with. Huge scam. Thousands of dollars scam. And I called Medicare, and wow. So this is what they do. There's companies like Shannon Ambulances. If it's not something that's a medical emergency requiring an actual medic, which is public, they'll send you a private ambulance company, which is not an actual medic. If they think it's not an emergency, they'll send a private ambulance, and they're expensive. Now, remember what I said about Medicare, that everybody contracts with Medicare. Well, these private companies, at the end of your trip, will give you a piece of paperwork to sign. Don't sign it, because what it is it is a recognition that I may be partially or fully responsible for this bill. And if you sign it, you got to pay it. And here's the thing. You don't have to pay it if you're on Medicare. So be sure you read the bottom in the fine print, because at the bottom it says, I recognize that I may be fully or partially responsible for this bill. Boom, you're on the hook for thousands. And they are paid by Medicare anyway. So Medicare does cover your ambulance ride. These people just want more on top of what Medicare pays. And it is a scam. You are not obligated, so do not sign that paper. If you ever get a non-emergency ambulance taking you to the hospital, they will give you a piece of paperwork to sign. Don't sign it, okay? Because believe it or not, it is not a consent to treatment. It is a nasty bill that you do have to pay. I got duped once, but when I got that in the mail from the company, I did call Medicare. I asked them about it. Do I have to pay this? And they said, no, they contract with Medicare, which means they accept our payment. You don't have to pay them anything. They accepted our payment. Wow, little sneaky loophole. But if you sign that paperwork, yeah, you're responsible for a huge bill, in spite of them already being paid by Medicare. Ouch. So don't get duped by that. The second time it happened, they thought I had a non-emergency, set me a private ambulance. They handed me the paperwork, and I pulled a fast one right back on them. I wrote on the paperwork at the bottom, I realize I am neither fully or partially responsible for this bill. And I signed it. And there you go. They'll never bother you again. You can write that at the bottom, recognizing that you are not responsible for that bill whatsoever. Or just don't sign it. Okay? It is a scam. And they do charge you $20 for a disposable pillow. And $10 for a pair of latex gloves, when the whole box of 100 costs them $30. Ouch. Yeah. So, they're rip-off artists. They already took their Medicare money. They just want more. So watch out for this ambulance scam. And one of the companies is Shannon. So, there you go. Huge scam. Don't sign their paperwork. You're not required to pay. Take care. Don't get scammed.